Module 1, the FTC Safeguards Rule, what it means for automotive dealer groups. Let's begin with the foundation, understanding what the FTC Safeguards Rule is and why it matters to you. The Safeguards Rule is a federal regulation enforced by the Federal Trade Commission. It was introduced under the Gramm-Leach-Bliley Act, or GLBA, a law that governs how financial institutions must protect consumer information. Automotive dealerships that offer financing, leasing, or insurance fall under the definition of a financial institution, which means the Safeguards Rule applies to automotive dealer groups and their employees. Note, the FTC Safeguards Rule applies to businesses operating in the United States. The rule requires dealerships to implement and maintain a written information security program. This program must be designed to protect the confidentiality, integrity, and security of customer information. At a minimum, your information security program must include designating a qualified individual to oversee the program, a risk assessment to identify internal and external threats, implementation of appropriate safeguards to mitigate those risks, continuous monitoring or regular testing of the effectiveness of those safeguards, oversight of service providers to ensure they maintain adequate protections, a written incident response plan to respond to and recover from security events, regular training for all employees to ensure they understand and can carry out their responsibilities, annual reporting by the qualified individual to your dealership's board of directors or highest governing body. That last part, training, is where you come in. Security awareness training must be completed by all personnel and refreshed regularly. It is recommended that employees complete security awareness training at least once a year, or more frequently if needed, to stay current with evolving threats and maintain compliance. It's also recommended that your organization log the completion of training for each employee to demonstrate compliance during audits or regulatory reviews. It's important to remember, compliance is not just an IT issue, it's a team-wide responsibility. Whether you work in sales, service, finance, or administration, if you handle, process, or even come across customer information, you play a critical role in upholding these security standards. Meeting the bare minimum may keep you compliant, but exceeding the standard helps build trust with your customers and strengthens your dealership's reputation. A quick recap of Module 1. The FTC Safeguards Rule requires U.S. automotive dealerships that offer financing, leasing, or insurance to protect customer data under federal law. Dealerships must implement a written information security program, including training, risk assessments, and safeguards. Security is everyone's responsibility, from sales to service, and training is recommended at least annually or more frequently to maintain compliance. Thank you for completing Module 1. We will see you all in Module 2.